Did that add to your tranquility? That didn't.
Good morning, everyone. Or should I say good afternoon, because it's technically now noon. I am awake now. Well, I've been awake for like an hour, but I've just been like lying in bed. Sebastian's been at work this morning. I think he gets out now. I think he's only working till noon today. If he is, that's fantastic. I know we're going to lunch with his uncle today, so how exciting. I can't wait for that. And yeah, pretty basic day ahead of us. Decided just to do these little hair clips for now. Actually fix this one just a little bit. But there's my fit. I'm gonna head over to Sebastian's uncle's house. He's gonna meet me there and we're gonna have a nice time.
That little bit.
What are you eating, babe?
Coconut rice, fried fish. I don't know. That's this.
Brought from Colombia.
Avocado.
What is that?
This is mine, so there's forget.
Patacón.
Okay.
If you love your drink,
Acá en Massachusetts también depende del lugar.
So I'm really allergic to dogs. It's an unfortunate thing that's been happening in my life. I wasn't usually like allergic to them, but that's just how it's developed. It started off just by being like sneezing and itching eyes, that sort of thing, very standard. But it's getting worse. As you saw in the last clip, I met his uncle's French bulldogs and I really want one. So I was like, oh, I'm meeting French bulldogs. I can see how they behave, like how to pet them, because obviously like their fur is different. And look what happened. I don't know if you can see, but my knees got super red. I don't know if you can see here or if it's like TMI, but my skin just got these big welts. You can't really see it much else on my leg, but it's super itchy. Like there's some remnants of it there too. And then when they scratch me, it stays. Should we tell them what just happened? So my doctor gave me a referral for an allergy consult.
Insanity!
And I just called them and they told me that their next appointment is in April.
It's August.
It's August 1st and the only available appointment slot left is in April. I'm gonna literally pass away if I wait until April to find out what I can do about my severe allergic reactions. They're lucky it's not like... They're lucky I don't need like an EpiPen or something, because that'd be even worse. But getting itchy all the time is still terrible, and I want to solve it, and I don't want to wait till April. So I guess I just need to find another allergist. But for crying out loud, who makes appointments that far in advance? It's almost like a year out. That's literally insane. I hope I can find somebody else that I can at least afford. I can't keep living like that, man. What did you make for us?
What do you think I made for us?
Think like it?
Is that half and half, do you think?
Ish.
What do you mean ish?
Yeah.
Salchipapas. Mi hermano.
How do you make it?
You fry potatoes. You cut up hot dogs and you fry hot dogs. And then you
That's
have
it?
salchipapas. Now I'm gonna put some salt. And I am actually gonna put some paprika.
Paprika.
Paprika. Yeah.
What are you watching?
I'm watching my Colombian soccer game.
Who's playing?
Anything fun this time around? It's Cheyenne, huh?
We have a lot of magazines. Yeah.
Nothing crazy. So tell me, where are we coming back from?
Ice cream.
Yeah, we had nothing better to do. So we literally just went and got
I
ice
had
cream.
pina colada, ice cream, and blueberry pie. You had a sundae, right?
Mocha chip and cookie dough.
And then this one had cookies and cream and cotton candy
Yep.
with Reese's Pieces and Oreos.
What did you get? What you got there?
I got a magazine to make arts and crafts.
Nice.
Anything, it's really
We literally just found street dog and started following us. I know. Started following us for a little bit, but now it's gone again. That's kind of scary.
nice. He looked weird.
Its hind legs are longer than they should be.
I know.
That's the weird part.
That's a demon right there. Tell me what you just found.
It's a note on my old phone. Early today, I thought I saw a mango. It was a potato, a single potato.
When did you write this? Like 10 years ago
No.
when you were like 10?
No, like June 6th of this year.
That was a month ago.
That was a month ago.
What was going through your head?
I don't know. How am I supposed to know?
Well, what are you working on right now?
I thought of it did. Okay.
It did.
I have this goal for myself. Because ever since I was a little girl, I would like write stories constantly. And I was like, Mom, when I grow up, I want to be an author. Have I actually finished any story that I started writing? Absolutely not. But as I've gotten older, like I still find myself wanting to write. And that's part of the reasons why I went to film school in the first place, because I absolutely love writing and I love the storytelling of it all. But I thought to myself, like, why, like being in this profession, I don't necessarily have to give up that former dream. Like I could still do it. I don't know how it'll go. Because I always think of like a plot. I already have like a story idea. It's just a matter of like,
You shouldn't say it just yet, though.
no, you're not giving away my idea to them. But it's a matter of like, can I write about this for 300 pages or however long it might be?
When
It
do
might
you
be
want
less,
to be
might be more.
published by?
I set a goal for myself that if I really want to get this done, I should do it sooner rather than later, at the start of my career, rather than wasting all this time not actually writing. So I really want to try to aim for 25. That
That's an
gives
age.
me, that's like an age, yeah. That's about 4 years from now. I think that's good enough time. It could potentially lead to more time needed. Just depends on how committed I am, really. But my goal is that if I focus on the fact that I'm graduating college this year and use that crisis as a motivator to write more, then maybe I could add that to a resume and then potentially either make that into a screenplay for a movie or write more books, whether it be like a sequel, a novel,
Nice.
have it just be standalone. Like I could do a lot once I have my foot in the door and I know how to publish a book.
Nice.
So yeah. Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday now. I want to say it's like noon. I've been up for a few hours. I had a quick meeting at 10 with my instructional coach to go over the lessons that I've been doing for the SAT prep. She gave me a good review. I've been doing good, so that's awesome. I really enjoyed the teaching part of it. It's just like the paperwork and the everything else about the job that can be frustrating at times, but I'm glad that at least like I'm getting recognized for like how well I'm doing with the teaching and getting students engaged in the platform. So that's exciting. I was invited to an event, a work event for Sebastian's job. So I'm gonna go to that. It's at 3:00, and then I have to come back and teach my 5:00 class. So got a pretty fun day. I'm just gonna keep hanging out here for a little bit because I still have time before I have to get ready. And then I'll head over there. So I've been doing social media for our podcast for a little bit. So I use the Canva app. And I think it's amazing. For this one, for Lightyear, which you should have just seen in the last vlog, I find like a template. This like background picture came with the template. Same thing with like this text and font. But I thought it was really cool with like the planet in the background. And then I found some photos from the movie and sort of put them on, lowered the transparency so it looks like his helmet is touching the planet, which I think is kind of cool. Did like a corny little Infinity and Beyond reference. And then, of course, I list out where our podcast is. And it really helps doing it on the iPad because then I have like this pen to like move stuff around. But yeah, and I love using it because then I can add in any one of these text fonts, but I can put in photos from there. I can also put in photos that I've downloaded from the internet. So as you can see, we've done a random Sonic one. We've done Wicked and Doctor Strange and Thor, the GOAT one, and then Jurassic Dominion. But yeah, so it's a lot of fun doing this, and I'm really excited to continue making these fonts. I find them to be a lot of fun. So make sure you're following our Instagram and Cut the podcast. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun. I hope you guys like our little fonts. This little nugget's been hanging out with me today. Babuha. She did also pee on my floor. Didn't ya? Didn't you pee on my floor? You're lucky you're cute. This is like peak East Boston architecture, and look. We got free ice cream.
Where are we up to right now?
We're at the, what's it called, Nights Out?
East Boston Night Out.
Even though it's
Daytime, I know.
It's cute. I like it.
I got my coffee.
Having some ice cream, having some food.
Well, I don't know about food.
Hopefully some food.
We found pizza.
And chips.
And water. Okay, we are coming back now from that. For the people that were able to work on the LMS, can you just give me like a 1 out of 5, how that felt, if it made sense, if the questions were hard, just tell me how you felt about that practice.
So it is right now 1 in the morning, and Kate is editing our very first vlog. How's that going?
I feel really cool. I'm flexing my editing muscles.
Because I'm usually the editor.
Yeah, I'm not. Me and Adobe Premiere are learning how to like each other.
I'm glad.
I feel like it's
the two loves of my life.
It's the perfect opportunity for me to become friends with them. You know what I mean? Like, we're gonna work together. We're gonna edit an awesome video. And yeah.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Go to bed.
Hey guys, it is around 2:30 now. I have been awake for a few hours. No, don't worry, I did not just wake up. But I didn't have anything to do today until tonight, so I've just been sort of hanging out, had some breakfast. I'm going to this Tea and Tranquility event, is what it's called. I guess it's literally just drinking tea and looking at statues in a park. It's another work event for Sebastian, so again, I'm tagging along. But because it's Tea and Tranquility, I wanted to put on a dress and just feel cute. So I think I'm going to curl my hair a little bit, just like very briefly. That way it has some waves, and get ready for the event. I know I look really crazy right now, but I just sectioned off my hair. I got this automatic curler for my birthday, and I'm still not good at it, but I'm still gonna try because with the other curling iron that I had literally burned the ends of my hair. So we're gonna not use that anymore and use the one that might actually not damage it nearly as much. Before I forget, let me get my heat protectant. I have this Hot Toddy one. I got this in a BoxyCharm box, so I can't really say that I love it, but it's the only one that I have. And I don't want to waste products that I pretty much got for free, so I'm gonna use it. Okay, let's do this section. Let's put that behind me. Let's see if I can figure it out this time. So last time I put it in there, went up. Hope I'm curling it the right way. I mean, it curled, but it looks bizarre. There you go, that's like a little bit better. I don't know if it's because I'm going up, but it just looks a little weird. I mean, it's not terrible. Oh, there's like a completely straight piece that cut in there. That's okay. Honestly, it could be a lot worse. As long as it's curly. I mean, the wind's gonna mess up my hair anyways, but let me keep going. So this is what I did to my hair. I wanted it to be looser to begin with. I think it's gonna just take some more practice. I know I'm gonna put my hair up because it's pretty hot outside, but that's sort of kind of what I have here. It's not terrible. I just need to get more practice, that's all. But yeah, and now I'm gonna go get ready. Okay, here's what I ended up doing to my hair. Just sort of pulling the bangs back with a really cool bow. I don't know if that helps you see it at all. And then just kind of left it as is. I added some jewelry, my Pandora bracelet, some little cheap earrings, and that's sort of the look that I'm going for. I always get like nervous before going to these events because I find that the people that go are usually people in politics or like actively working politicians, whether it be Sebastian's boss, the mayor, people who have like seats on like the representatives of different things in Boston. I don't really know how it all works, but there are people that work in politics, and that's pretty much everybody who comes, plus like the, you know, average civilian like myself, who either heard about it or came as like a plus one. And so I always get really nervous because it's like, oh, like I feel like I have to make like an impression, or if I suddenly meet somebody, because wherever he goes, he has to like introduce himself as, you know, like, oh, I'm here on behalf of. That's how these kind of events kind of go. And I always get nervous. It's like, oh, right, like he is working while I'm sort of dressed as like a normal person. Like I always feel like I should have dressed better or something like that. So I guess I'll change up my outfits to sort of dress less casual and more like I also work during the day, even though I don't. But what I really find at events like this is that the people that work in politics really are just normal people. Frankly, I've only met like the people that Sebastian's becoming friends with in his job. So obviously I don't know everybody. I'm sure some of them can be more intimidating, but for the people that I have met, like he would like tell me later, like, do you know like who you just met? Like they do this in the city. And I'm just like, oh, cool. No idea. Thought he was just a normal person, or thought she was just a normal person. So it's always kind of funny to like, I guess, humanize them a little bit. They always seem like, oh, they're in politics, they're doing all the big, scary stuff that I or other people have to just vote on later on or not vote on. So, yeah, I don't really know where I was going with that, but it's nice. it's nice to meet them and understand that they are normal people. They have families, they have lives, and they're representing me and other people that live in the areas that they represent. So it's nice getting to know them and feeling like they actually want to get to know me. So yeah, it's really cool. I decided to bring this tote that Sebastian made for me with his new heat press. It says booked, and there's like little flowers coming out of it. And then he added this little finishing touch, even though I didn't make it. But it's basically booked is named after the segment of the podcast where I talk about books relating, mainly books that have been made into movies, and sort of comparing like, was it successful? Was there anything wrong with the series in general? That sort of thing. I've done Twilight so far, and I'm currently working on a Harry Potter episode. You know, you got to start off with your favorites, and those are my favorites, but I am so happy that I have this bag. So I'm going to be bringing my stuff in it, and I'm actually going to bring my book, still on the very first Percy Jackson book, but you know what, it's okay, like, I don't need to read super fast, so I figured I'd get into some pages, because it's going to be like, a little bit on the train, so yeah, I'm all ready to go.
Hello?
Did that add to your tranquility? That didn't.
I need more tea.
More tea.
I need more tea for my tranquility.
I understand.
So right now we are at Faneuil Hall in Boston Market. We're gonna go get some Starbucks. I already had 2 coffees today. I'm gonna have some refresher.
I think I'm definitely gonna have a coffee.
And then we're gonna go to one of our favorite stores, Newbury Comics. And check some Funko Pops. And possibly Sephora. Possibly Sephora,
We are going to Sephora.
I guess. Because we need to go to Sephora for something.
It's only fair.
So I believe Newbury Comics is like a Boston thing because of Newbury Street, which is where the original Newbury Comics was at.
It's a theory though.
Now I'm pretty sure it is. So you're about to see how cool it is. Look at Sultan.
Tell you more.
Where do you want to start?
Look at these Funko Pops. Some Funko Pops out there. Nothing really. Hey, have you found something you like? I guess that's cool.
I'll unbox it later. What did you get?
A mango dragon fruit drink.
I got that chocolate cream cold brew. It didn't let me put milk in it for some reason, but I think the goal is so that you mix like the cold foam in with your coffee. It's pretty good. I like it though. It's good.
This one has like freeze-dried dragon fruit, which is like, I don't know. It's alright.
I think it's pretty good. But to each their own. If you don't like to chew your drink, then I don't recommend it.
Yeah. Only boba does it good for me.
But now we're headed home. We are finally home. I'm going to show you what exactly this is. It says it's like a ceramic tiki mug. It shows like kind of like a 360. But I think it actually is much cooler than just that. I've been obsessed with Phantom of the Opera since before middle school, definitely. My mom had the Phantom of the Opera, one of the Phantom of the Opera songs at her wedding, so she's been in love with it for a while. This obviously represents more like the original storyline, not necessarily the Andrew Lloyd Webber version. The original is more of like a horror story with the Phantom being like this monster. Still after Christine, but it's less love triangle. Although I love the 2004 movie with Emmy Rossum and Gerard Butler. Absolutely love that. But here it is. Take off the wrapping. It's so pretty. Like, look at that detail. I love how it's red. Because you can actually see it back here. Composing. I did watch the 1920s silent film of this, and he comes out wearing a skeleton mask and a huge red costume with the hat and everything. So I think it's so pretty, that they based it off of that. And then obviously there's like this hole in the back. I think I might put some flowers in here, or maybe like some little wheat maybe. I'm thinking more roses, just because roses, he gave Christine a rose in the movie, and he just like always had roses with him, so I kind of want to find those and put some in here, whether it be like fake or real. Probably more fake, just so like it looks pretty all year round. But I love it. It definitely feels ceramic. Like it's not like super smooth. It's like soft. And that's just like the bottom. But I absolutely love this. I'm gonna put it on my desk right away. I think it's such a cool staple. So we're watching Emma Chamberlain's vlogs, and she mentioned how she's a vegetarian. And I want to know, how are you not a vegetarian? Why are you a meat eater?
I just really love animals too much.
You love animals too much, and that's why you eat them.
I every time I eat them, I appreciate them because they're too tasty. And I thank them for being so tasty. And I think that if they were good animals in life, then they taste better.
So bad animals don't taste good?
No, they still taste good.
Then how does being good change the taste?
There's levels to how good they taste. You know what?
What?
Wagyu steak?
Oh, that like fancy one.
Yeah.
The Japanese steak, I think is what it is.
They're good people.
Cows aren't people.
They're good cows.
So you will never be a vegetarian, correct?
No, I like animals too much.
Solid.
Have you ever tried alligator?
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Had it with you in Florida.
It's pretty good.
Tastes like chicken.
Tastes like alligator. I appreciate the alligator.
For its sacrifice, for your palate.
Yeah, I do thank them for their sacrifices because they're really tasty. Hey.
What did you buy?
I bought a jump rope
Why?
because I'm fat.
It's special though, right?
Yeah, it's a smart jump rope. I actually have it connected to my phone. Right now, I'm not actually doing anything. I just want to see the length.
Renfo Smart Healthy Living jump rope with the Renfo Fit app. Very fancy. Does it light up?
I mean, it has this little thing.
Oh, I thought it was like a glow in the dark
I did
thing.
something to my phone. Connected. I cannot jump in here though.
Oh, the ceiling's too low.
Yeah. I shall jump
So
tomorrow.
you did 16 jumps.
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. There you go.
When I don't know how to do something while editing the video, this is how he helps me. Gonna mess up my hair clip.
No, I'm not. It's literally just here.
You're gonna mess up my hair clip.
Out incentives for celebration and things, or is it
I told them about it, and I told them kind of the categories that I'm gonna be looking for, but I haven't necessarily went in and updated on the incentive form just yet. But they are aware of it. So.
Thank you.
So today was kind of a relaxed
one of
mall
those days.
shopping day. But of course, when we go to the mall, we don't get normal things like clothes or shoes. We always get
Fun
fun
stuff.
stuff. So first we went out to Savers, and we found some really cool things. Well, he did. I got basic stuff. So first off, I got The Hunger Games first book and Divergent first book. The reason that I bought these is, one, I feel the need to have books that I technically grew up with in my collection. Like, I was only like 7 or 8 years old when these books came out, and then obviously like everybody was obsessed with the movies in middle school. at least when I was in middle school. So I feel like I should have these just because it's like a staple to my generation.
Might as well. Now that you have every single book in existence.
I know. But also for the podcast, I think I mentioned this before, I'm doing a book series about books that are made into movies, specifically like ones that are like pop culture icons. And these two are definitely one of them. Maybe not the ones that everybody thinks of automatically, but definitely.
I'll say.
I think everybody knows The Hunger Games really, really well. I know Divergent,
Never
the
seen
last couple of movies didn't do well.
For The Hunger Games. I mean, it's a sequel.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so I'm excited to read these. I'm definitely gonna add these to my book series. So that's all that I got from Savers.
And then from Savers, as I was looking through my favorite aisle, the board games aisle, I found this little guy for $30. I mean, not $30, $3.
$3. Oh yeah, the books were also $3 each as well.
So as you'll know, last week I finished Game of Thrones finally, and then I was actually looking at this week for like $60 on Amazon, and I got it for $3 at Savers. So it's really nice. It's a 3D, 4D puzzle. It's the globe that has like the maps of everywhere in Game of Thrones. And,
I think we have all the pieces. We're gonna like cross our fingers.
And then it has a little stand.
We'll hope for the best.
If not, I'm gonna have serious problems.
Yeah, because that'll be really sad. Unless you want it to look like the world's like falling apart, but...
Ooh. And then earlier today, I got a package that I bought last week. It's a Gabriel Fluffy Iglesias. I'll open it.
No,
From the bottom.
He has a very specific way of opening up the boxes.
And then in the back, it actually says Dia de los Fluffies con Puppies.
And it glows in the dark. That's why it's
Well,
colored
no,
fancy.
it doesn't glow in the dark.
It doesn't?
It's a.
I thought it did.
It's not. It's called black light.
Oh.
With a purple light, it glows. Yeah, if you put a purple light, it glows really nicely. I have a couple of those. Yeah, it has his two little chihuahuas.
Pretty, isn't it?
That's enough.
I like it.
And then when we were over to the mall, I picked up a pre-order that I had from Hot Topic.
For yet another pop.
Villains. It's Hades with Panic and Pain.
Pain. We'll open it up and show you guys. Didn't you get anything from Newberry?
No, my sister did.
Comes with its own stand, which I like really appreciate. So that we don't have to worry about it just like falling over, because all of our other pops do that.
Well, two of them. Two specific ones always do.
He's like hanging off. It looks so cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then he has that blue flame
And then
hair.
actually here in the water, it actually has a skull because the water of the souls. The Sea of Souls, or whatever it's called.
But yeah, I really like it. It looks really cool.
It's part of this series in which that they're all villains and they all connect. And it's the first one of them.
Yeah.
I have the other one that has come out so far. I already pre-ordered. Yeah, I think that's it. Later on today, we may or may not go to Target. We need to get a couple things, and I'll see if that happens. So far, this is what we have. We're just trying to get a steamer because the old iron broke, and we need something nicer. And I've been asking for a steamer, so
We might as well bite the bullet and actually get one this time, because our clothes need it. Is there anything else
my
we
fancy
needed?
job. Have you shown your Phantom? What
Yes,
you
I
have?
did.
Yeah.
I showed you yesterday.
Oh yeah, no, I think that's it.
And now I just have a meeting with the acapella group that I'm a part of at Leslie. I'm part of their e-board now, so I can help make decisions, which is fun. It's a fun thing to do in your senior year, I think, to just sort of have an influence and to sort of leave your mark on the club. So I'm going to be their outreach coordinator. So I'll be doing a lot of social media work, emails, that sort of thing. And you're doing something cool senior year too.
Oh yeah, I joined the soccer team, which is picking up back up
18th? On the 18th?
Halfway through this month. But later on today, I'm gonna be doing some handyman work for my mom. A couple of nightstands.
Nice.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
We'll take you along with us.
So I guess
Well, my friends, there is an inevitable
I guess we could
downside
talk
to
about.
finally getting-
I know that
There's so much going on for this
I would
list,
have.
but only one death on this list.
Oh, you would because you're
Another
student
temporal
teaching.
break, and unfortunately,
No, not this
Eldor's
semester.
isn't quite
Luckily,
ready.
that'd be like a
It's
crazy
pretty
amount of stuff on my plate. Glad no.
Finally done with my meeting with the acapella group. I'm really excited to do their social media stuff. I know it's something that I can easily put onto like a resume or something in the future, just because I know I'm going to be doing a lot with them, not only for the fall but for the spring as well. So I'm very excited. I'm hopeful. I brought in like a new proposal of something that I think could really benefit the Instagram as well. So I can't wait to see how it goes, and I'll keep you guys updated on that. For dinner, we have steak and arepa, and underneath is rice, eggs, and fries, and for dessert is Bailey's.
I couldn't wait to start building the puzzle. That's like progress so far.
As you drop it.
Yeah, making some good progress. I'll finish it by tonight.
Yes, you. What was that?
I finished. It's pretty cool. It's just really hard putting the last one.
I bet. Do you think you just...
I wanted to trauma a couple times.
Looks great though.
I
No. Nope. 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 Oh, no.
Well,
Oh my god, there's a ladybug here. Come fast.
It's a ladybug.
Oh my god, it's above me.
yeah, because you're short.
Come here. We're not gonna kill it. Did you know that ladybugs have venom?
Really?
They just don't use it.
Look how scared I am of that ladybug.
You can't be scary with the name Ladybug.
Miraculous?
What?
Miraculous?
Ladybug.
No, she's not scary either. Look what we got.
What is that?
Courtesy of Sebastian's mother, we have a strawberry margarita with a blueberry, raspberry, candy stripe, blackberry, and wood.
And
Okay.
a straw.
Let's do a taste test. Just the way I like it. Delicious.
I got one too.
I love it.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Slack.
Yeah. I was lacking on that one.
You think you're so funny.
PlayStation.
We said that at the same time. Are you filming this?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so that you can take
Ooh.
you can lower the speed.
Where is it from?
Amazon.
They got really good stuff on Amazon.
I know. You can change the color. yourself.
Outlets and everything. It's really cool. What did you buy?
So it's been really hot lately, and I noticed that our dog Burbuja has been like not liking her bed because it's too cozy. So we got her a cooling bed that is double-sided and works for whenever it's hot and whenever it's cold. If I can get it open, I'll show you. In the meantime, we finally ordered the food, the salchipapas and the burger from the Colombian place. Like a 20-minute walk from here, 30-minute walk. And yeah, we're really excited. We're gonna have a movie night. Just chill, maybe
What are
play
we
some video
watching?
games. We're watching Captain America and the Winter Soldier, I believe.
And why are we watching that movie?
Because we've been watching all of the Avengers movies in order. And that's the next one up. And then we also got these. My brother's birthday. And at the end of this week, so we got him this.
And yes, we did buy Woody.
We did what?
We did buy Woody.
Yes.
That's his secondary present. Is that technically from us or is that from everybody?
This one?
Any of
It's
them?
us.
That's you? Okay.
Well, Buzz is from us.
Hmm.
The rest is from my mom.
And when's his birthday?
Sunday.
Ooh, it's coming up fast.
Yep.
How exciting. Are we going to throw him a party?
Yes.
is it? I mean, what do you mean by ish?
It's not a lot. I mean, he's still a baby, so.
Well,
a
he's
toddler.
5.
Yeah. So it's not gonna be huge, but yeah.
I mean, because it's not like he has like best friends from schools that he has to have
exactly.
over.
That's what my mom was saying.
Yeah.
Like, there isn't necessarily anything crazy to do. So yeah, it's double-sided. This side is cold. This side is warm.
You can tell by like the softness versus like the. Ooh, I can feel some of the cooling. I feel like.
Yeah. And then the inside has like these little bumps on this side only. So
Oh,
I'm
for
gonna-
like warmth, maybe.
No, for comfiness.
Oh,
So I'm
okay.
gonna flip it onto the cool side so we can actually have her sleep in there tonight. Hopefully she'll like it. Hopefully she won't think it's a pee pad. That'll be concerning.
I mean, she pees on everything,
Yeah,
so.
but she doesn't pee on her bed. She knows her bed is not for peeing.
Well, because that's all she really can sit on. We don't allow her on the couch unless we like
Yeah.
let her sit in our lap or something. So she like knows that her bed is her sanctuary.
So good to go. Vamos, burbuja. Vamos, burbuja. Mira. Espérate. ¿Te gusta?
¡Ah! ¡No me salió! Ya, solo me
Vamos. ¿Será que le quito la otra?
Sí, quítale la otra.
Burbuja. ¿Te gusta? Sí.
She's like, what the hell are you doing?
What were we talking about?
They in the back of Buzz Lightyear, he's got a switch that you can turn so Buzz is either good or bad.
It's a factory reset switch. It factory resets Buzz so that he becomes more willing to follow rules, be a soldier, be the space ranger.
I don't think so.
I think so. The only other mode he was in was Spanish Buzz.
Not convinced.
He was factory reset, babe.
I think he's got a bad mode.
He was factory reset.
He's got a bad mode.
Nope.
I just realized something.
What?
There it is.
You
Oh
were
my
thinking of The
goodness!
Simpsons? Are you kidding me?
It's not my fault.
It's The Simpsons, not
me-
Disney.
Let me look.
Yep, here's your problem. Someone set this thing to evil. I love you, Homer. Come here, you.
Oh my word.
Playing demo. Those are the modes. Maybe demo is bad. I don't know.
It factory reset him.
Whatever.
I'm gonna find the clip
Whatever.
and I'm gonna show it to you.
Whatever.
Movie night.
Oh, we didn't show the salchipapas.
It's okay.
Am I supposed to know who that is?
So I just took my sister to her Boston Ballet class placement. She did pretty good.
No, I didn't.
I think she
I
did
came
pretty
with the
good.
5-year-olds. But that's okay.
Anyways, on our way to Target now.
Woo!
We're leaving my sister's ballet
tired.
thing. Huh?
You look tired on
I
video.
didn't get to shower today because I woke up at 10 and then went to bed again. And then at 10:40ish, I woke up again and saw a message from my mom reminded me that I'm taking my sister to the ballet thing. And then I was like, oh, okay, that's a noon. I'll be fine. And then I realized that if it's a noon, I have to leave at 11 and it's 10:40 and I gotta get going. And I haven't showered or anything. But then when I went to shower, my sister was in the shower, mind you, at 10:45. She left the shower at 11:15. And then we had to take an Uber because we were super duper late. But then she was late for like 8 minutes instead of like the 30 minutes that would have been late if we took the train. But yeah, I blame it on my sister. But now we made it here, and she did pretty good.
I don't even know what's in that drink.
Pineapple.
Yeah, but like what else? There's like something else in it. Maybe banana?
Mango.
Oh, mango. Ooh. It's not citrusy. You know what I mean? It's like just sweet.
It's really nice. It's paradise.
Mm-hmm.
We're back at Target, but all of the sales for board games are gone forever. Never to come back. And for some reason there is some random air fryers up there. But yeah, no more sales on the board games. Kind of sad. See what else we can find. I found one I like. It's either Thor or Mighty Thor. Or Thor and Mighty Thor. Yeah, there is still Hugsy around. You're not getting that.
I know, but
So what else there is? There isn't much else over here that I want.
right here. I'm looking.
This is her in bed, ready to fall asleep. Burbuja. Burbuja. Hi, girl.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, grow hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
4, 5.
Casi me la cae, dale, dale.
Dale, duro, duro, duro. Ay.
Pero ese juguete que hacía ahí. Dale, dale. Ay, ya,
Otra vez, otra vez. Arráncale la cabeza.
So it's been a pretty good day, mostly relaxing and hanging out with my brother for his birthday.
He's 5 years old today.
He's old now. It's kind of scary.
He speaks to me.
He
That's an
actually
improvement.
used to like her, but from the far, pretty much.
I think it's because he knew that I didn't speak the same language really.
Yeah. But now
So
he's
he
starting to
just
understand.
decided that she's just gonna be over there. But
Every
now he's
now-
saying hi.
Yeah, every now and then when he doesn't know what's going on and we're speaking English, he's like, "What's up? What's going on?"
And then also, like, even just today, for some reason, it's never happened before, he asked me to play badminton in Spanish, so I didn't know what he was saying, but I know he was like, Kate, and looking directly at me, because he calls me Kate. And I was just like, you're speaking to me. And then he so graciously gave me cake, like a piece of his birthday cake, because that was his little duty, was to hand out birthday cake. He didn't give me a hug for the birthday present, but we'll get there. He at least hugged him.
Yeah.
Which is all that matters. At least he likes his immediate family members. But
And then
yeah.
he's like, "What the cheese?" He said
Yeah,
that.
he said too.
Yesterday we showed you that we got the steamer and the pop, but we actually forgot to show you one of the most important parts of it, which is this little mug.
So I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the Been There series at Starbucks, but they make these really cool mugs. Yeah, that's like what it looks like. So we don't have one for Massachusetts yet, which is weird because we've been living here for how long now? So it has so many cute designs, totally matching like the vibe of Massachusetts in general. Obviously it has some like Boston specific stuff, but volleyball is based in Holyoke, so.
There is also a
But
Boston one that we'll get if we see it. The thing is, we hadn't, when we got into getting these mugs, because we actually have we have Scotland, England, Medellin, and Colombia.
Which we'll cut to a clip of us showing them off.
Yeah, but that would like you can tell that we started getting into these Been There series when we were in the UK. So when we came back, actually, we went to New York a couple months after that. After we
were
came back.
celebrating his 21st birthday in New York City.
And we realized that there is no mugs anywhere.
Yeah, we like went to a bunch of different Starbucks all around the city because we were like, oh, it'd be great to have a New York City one since
Which
we took
they
a day
sell
trip
here
there.
in Massachusetts.
But they didn't. Well, they have a New York State one.
Yeah.
We were hoping like for like a honestly any Been There series mugs, but they didn't exist there, and it was
They
so
had one
weird.
that was for I think it was Manhattan, but I was like, nah.
We weren't in Manhattan. We were literally in Times Square, and the Times Square mugs were ugly.
Yeah.
So I'm glad we finally found another one. We at least have Massachusetts as like a starter base.
And like I said, there is
So-
New York State, which we could have gotten because we want to get the states, I think,
Yeah.
instead of the city.
It's just that I've never seen the rest of New York as
I
like a
have.
state. So it feels weird buying it when all I know of it as like the big city. So I'd like to see the rest of it.
And it
before
also
we go
feels
out.
weird buying it in Boston.
Yeah, it doesn't feel real.
I'll buy whenever I go back to New York
Yeah.
if I see it.
Hopefully, as we continue traveling around, whether it be the country or the world, we'll get more Been There mugs.
Yeah.
We haven't used any of them to actually drink out of. They're just collectibles. Maybe eventually we will use them, but I highly doubt it.
For me, it's pretty much good night at this point. I'm gonna watch some YouTube and then go to bed. This girl got to do some work. And I'm going to bed because I have to go to work tomorrow morning.
You gotta go with him to work tomorrow. Yay.
In our next video, that is.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been a more chill week than last week for
A
sure.
little bit boring here and there. I'm sure
Yeah.
there's gonna be several montages.
Yeah, we'll see about next week. What's going on next week? Not much, honestly. The week after that, though, there is a lot happening. The week after that, we're going to the Patriots game.
Oh, yeah.
I might be going to a concert, and I'll talk about that maybe next video when it's more
Your aunt
finalized.
is coming.
My aunt's coming from Colombia.
What, within the week?
Yeah, I mean, on the 17th. I'm starting soccer practices that week.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's gonna be a packed
We're
week.
gonna go away for a weekend with my parents, so
That's later on.
that's later in the
Yeah.
month, but we have a lot of random things happening in August, all in preparation for the amazing school year we are hoping to have. So,
Which we didn't write our thesis yet, but it's fine. That's what the first semester is for.
of course, we'll be fine.
Good night.
Good night.